Ты с нами?
Тебя снимают.
So guys, today my father will help me to make a video questions and answers. So he will be reading your questions which you ask me in Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, and I will try to answer them.
Начали. What's your future plan? Where do you want to live? What's going to your digital nomad life with your baby?
So basically the future plan is that there is no plan. The life taught me to see that you can build some plans and obstacles can change and change all your plans. So that's why we're living the moment and we just try to see opportunities and follow our hearts. But still we love to explore different countries, we love to travel, and we are definitely sure that our baby will have that feeling as well, so we will see in the future.
If you had a chance to speak who grew up alone just himself, what you will tell him about life? I mean, like, give advice.
Actually, it's a little bit of a hard question and gives me a lot of responsibility to answer that. But I believe if you grew up alone, that might be a reason and you might be a very powerful person. So I would advise you to never forget about it, to remember about it, and just dream and work on your dreams. You will do everything because you're a strong person.
Are you planning to return to Toki?
Yes, of course, because except this is a very beautiful country, it's a country from where our family with Engin comes from.
What languages will the baby learn after the baby arrives?
So basically the baby will be growing up with 3 languages at least. It's Turkish, Ukrainian and English. And it will be depend where we are located, maybe it will be more. So basically it might sound surprising for you, but actually I have friends who has kids and they are naturally speaking 3 or 4 languages. It's very cool and kids are very capable. So we're lucky to be able to give this opportunity and we're excited to teach our baby many languages.
Hi Elena, how is Austria and the difference between Austria and Ukraine?
Austria is a very beautiful country. We are very lucky to get here because it has amazing nature. The most important are people. People are very welcome, kind and helpful, so we are very lucky. And about difference between Ukraine and Austria, I think it can be the whole video. Maybe I will do something like that. Maybe I just will talk about Austria more because of course it's a different country and there is a lot to learn about it.
Is only interior architecture can be done online, or can I also do normal architecture online? Yeah.
Of course, you can work on architecture as well. Basically, what I'm trying to tell all the time in my videos or in my stories, anywhere where I can, that there are endless number of professions right now. And of course, architecture is the part of it. You just look at your profession and see parts which can be done online. So basically, in architecture, you can do concept design, you can make function planning, you can work on a facade design, you can work on 3D modeling, you can work on all this stuff, and basically you can work even on sourcing. I can't make supervision just from interior design or from architecture, but other parts I can work on from anywhere in the world. You can do that.
What's the difference between dating a Ukrainian and dating a Turkish?
Basically, I really don't like generalizing. It doesn't matter where are you from. It matters who you are, what kind of person you are. I would not generalize, and it will help to see the life more clear and more real, because when you're generalizing, you can close doors and make some vision which is not exactly fit the reality.
Is there anything you wish you had done as an architecture student?
I wish to have a chance to be able to travel more, because when you're an architect and you need to create things, you learn from books and internet, but it would be the best to feel by your own eyes, and that will give you much bigger experience. If you have a chance to travel while you're a student, it will be extremely great experience to be more creative.
How is your pregnancy?
Everything is fine with the pregnancy. I'm good, and the baby is good too. Only one thing that is make me a bit uncomfortable. I can't walk a lot, which I love very much. But it's temporary. It's totally fine. I also visit here local hospitals, clinics, and they take care of me very well. So my pregnancy is good.
How do you guys manage to pay your tax freelancers, nomads?
We have companies in Ukraine, so we pay taxes by Ukrainian law, and everything is possible to do online right now, so there is no problem to do it from anywhere in the world.
How did you feel when you met with Engin family for the first time?
I felt very warm and nice, and actually I had a feeling that I know them for many years already. So I think we are very lucky to have each other.
I want to live like a digital nomad, but I don't have a talent. How can I improve myself?
Basically, to become a digital So basically, to become a digital nomad, you don't need to have talent. That's the secret. You need to work consistently. And what you can do to improve yourself, just work on your soft skills. You can Google it, what kind of soft skills I mean. You can improve your English. You can start to learn any of online skills which can be turned to freelance profession. The profession which you can do remotely. Learn how to sell your skills on freelance market, and that's it. You will find your way by moving.
When will you be together with Engin again? Нет, ну так, друг. When will When will you be together with Engin again?
I hope that we will be together with Engin very soon. Unfortunately, bureaucracy takes a long, so I hope it will happen soon. We miss each other very much.
How did you decide to start your freelancer process? Was it hard?
I had a very strong desire to travel the world and work on projects which I like. And I was super tired of the same similar daily routine which I had by going to the office work and doing the job which I don't like. So that desire to have that kind of life pushed me. It was hard, it was very hard, but I never had any regrets that I chose this path, and I had such beautiful experiences in my life.
Have you given your baby's name?
Not yet.
When are you planning to travel again, and which country will it be?
So this question you are asking pretty much often, and the thing is, if you noted that we didn't stop to travel. Actually, our baby already has been in 8 countries. Right now, I'm also in a different country. I'm not in my country, I'm not in Turkey, not in Ukraine. We never stop it. And what will be in the future, as I said, we don't build plans, but we will see where life is leading us.
How can we progress in design? Concept, detail?
Guys, observe as much as you can and practice day by day.
What was the turning point in your life?
I can say that it was about like 7 years ago. I was telling this story in my Instagram. You can check it by hashtag. I will put the hashtag here. That time my relationship finished and I stayed alone, all alone by myself. I started to feel my desires much better. So that was the definitely turning point, and I stopped to follow social expectations. I started to follow just my desires.
If you weren't an interior architect or designer, what would you like to do as a freelancer?
When I was planning to become a freelancer, that time I didn't know that it is possible to start interior design as a freelancer. And I started to improve myself in IT sphere. So I started to learn front-end development. Also, I was thinking maybe to be a project manager or to be a QA, like testing some applications. But honestly, I didn't like it. When I just learned that I can do interior design online, I was excited and I jumped on that. But if I would do right now, I think I would be happy to support people on developing their personal brand through social media. It's really what I like to do, and I like to help people to take their skills, look inside and show it to audience.
Do you like Australia?
I have never been in Australia yet. Maybe you mix Australia with Austria, I guess. So right now I'm in Austria and I do like it.
Could you tell us the difference between Turkish and Ukrainian family life?
So as I mentioned before, I don't like generalized things, and in my experience, I know close just one Turkish family, and I think it's not good thing to compare. Things are different, and as I know in Turkey, people live different life, different lifestyle in different parts of Turkey, and the same we have in Ukraine. So it's very hard to compare and give you some answer.
If you had the power to change one thing in this world, that would it be?
If I would really have that ability, right now I wish to make every person not be able to hurt anyone.
Who did you want to be when you were a kid?
I really love to dance, and I liked singing, and I would relate it myself to the stage and music.
Where are you planning to give birth?
It should happen in Austria. So guys, that was the last question. I will be happy if you will support my father. I think he done the job very well, and actually I didn't expect that he will agree to do that so fast. He was on that directly. And basically my parents are learning now German language, because in Austria people speak German, but at the same time they have some knowledge from university, school, and they are watching our videos where we speak English. I believe it also helps them to improve a little bit. So
With love from Austria.
thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, push the like button, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye.